I'm rolling, bro. Just get comfy and go over the questions, bro.
Alright, yo. When I started rapping, second semester of my senior year, I was coming to the end of high school. I was like, man, what should I do with my life? I was like, do I want to go to school? Do I want to, work just 9 to 5s? Like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, found this passion, bro. It just hooked me. And I just so ever since then, been going hard. Oh, I got my name. I was in my first studio session ever with my boy T Fresh and another kid. We went to his house and he recorded a song called "This Set," and it was my first track that I ever got on. It was a feature track, and I was like, dang, we need a name. How they gonna identify that fire? You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, man, I'm nice with fashion. I like fashion, you know what I'm saying? So, fresh.
Yeah.
I just kept it simple. I didn't even overthink it. I just yo, fresh. I am fresh. And then M's, just my initials.
Oh yeah.
And you said who influenced me to start rapping?
Yeah. That was my next question I was gonna ask.
My brother, he kind of got me he kind of set a spark in me. When I was first grade, no, not first grade, my bad. 6th grade, he dropped the tape. I went to school. I passed out his tape for him, and sold out multiple days. Just kept passing that to people, and then I was like, dang, bro. I listened to his stuff. I was like, yo, I like that, yo. So I just started doing a little bit of writing. Then I didn't write for a long time, and then he dropped his mixtape, and it was really good, yo. And then I was just like, yo, I like the rap game. It likes me back, cause I'm good at it, and I'm just chilling, honestly. My work ethic, I always work. I'm always working. If I'm not writing lyrics or recording, I'm doing something else other than watching TV or just playing video games and stuff. That's just a waste of time to me. Life is too short for that. And I'm always trying to outdo myself. I'm my biggest opponent, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to be, the next song's always supposed to be better than the one before. So I got that inner drive, so to say. I'm trying to always compete with myself because I'm the only one who can stop me.
That's true.
And also, my consistency. I'm always just always on the move, yo. Always on the move. Defining memories. I would have to say if I could take you back to the first year that I started rapping, I uploaded a single. It was a Gucci Gang remix. It's a Lil Pump, Gucci Gang. And I found the beat. I was like, yo, this beat is dope. And I had been writing for a long time, but this was I just found this beat. I was like, yo, that's dope. I fuck with it heavy, so I wrote to it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna record it. So when I recorded it, I was in Florida, in a parking garage, in Disney World, with a pair of Apple earphones, in my family red van, just chilling there. I had an iTunes, I had the GarageBand pulled up on my phone, and I just recorded it, yo. I recorded my first song ever in a car, yo, with a pair of Apple earphones, and I'll never forget, yo. I was recording a verse and I fucked up on one of them, and some lady was like, yo, keep going, you sound good. I was like, yo, thank you. So I was like, all right, well, I do sound good. Yeah. I didn't let negativity get to me, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept going. I put that song out, and then that started it off, honestly. Another probably defining memory. Honestly, just recording other songs with my pair of Apple earphones in my closet in my room. I mean, those are just ones that made me think how far I've come, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's been a long 4 years for sure.
Man.
There's a lot of other memories that are just little ones. My time when I lived in Miami for 7 months, that was full of little memories. I can't recall them all right now, but anyways. Never think a negative thought. It damages your brain. It concusses you. It impairs your vision. It makes you not think right. That's what a negative thought is. It's you getting hit by an invisible force, negativity. So I always stay positive, and I only water those seeds, because those thoughts are seeds. You gotta water them and stuff. You choose to. Another one is like no fear, just no fear. Like go at it as hard as you can, yo. Like if you really love it, then you shouldn't mind dying pursuing it. Like it's what it is. Just go for it. Like take that leap of faith, because you always gonna get caught. Always, you will always. If you gamble, you never lose.
Yeah.
If you go all in, you gotta go all in, yo. Another thing is just I keep God first, yo. I keep God first. He guides me, and like I just like, you know, I mean he's a boss, yo. Like and he's my only boss, and like I don't take orders from no one but him, bro. Like that's God, yo. So like he been doing a lot for me on this journey. There's a whole lot of stories I could explain, but you know, like he's my secret to success, but he is no secret. He is no secret.
Yeah.
And you just choose to acknowledge it, and like that's what set me apart, I believe, as well.
For sure.
Like just my faith. Like I just go for it. I invest everything, all the time, everything. I would say probably when I was like in first grade. That's why I was saying first grade earlier, because I was thinking of my early memories.
Yeah.
First grade, that's when I first started like. That's just when the seed of hip hop just first like was planted within me. Like I started listening to like rap music and stuff. I was like, yo, hey. My parents did not want me to listen to it, so I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of dope. Like I like it, and I'm gonna listen to it, yo, cause like I don't know, I didn't really care. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go down to my brother's room where he got all the CDs. I like take some of the CDs out, like a little CD booklet that he had. I run it back down to my room. I freaking just like chill in my room, like I'm like a little bench seat over like in the corner, and just like have my radio and just like have like playing like Lil Wayne or Jay-Z or like Bone Thugs and Harmony or like 50 Cent, like back in like their prime and stuff like that. So I was just like sitting there just bobbing my head, yo. I was like, yo, I like this, yo. This is dope. I just started grooving to it, and then then that was pretty much it. I used to like stand in front of the mirror and be like, hey. I was just like getting into it, and then I stopped, and I just like it kind of like went silent for a while, and then it came back at whenever it came back, which I already told you. So honestly, I was just driving through a driving garage one day, and I was like, I already had the name for it originally was I don't even remember, waiting room or something like that. Yeah, I think it was waiting room, and I was like, nah, that just doesn't have a ring to it. So then I just kept thinking on it, and all of a sudden I was driving to the driving garage, and I was like, yo, I'm in Magic City. I was like, I'm on a mission. And it just kind of came to me, like it just came out of nowhere in my head. I just put the thought together. I was like, yo, Magic City mission. I think it planted a seed, honestly. I think from that album, I gained a management team called Royalty and Respect. They handle my music for me right now. You know, and they push it well, you know what I'm saying? They give you the option to invest. They give you the option to invest. No one's forcing you to invest. You know what I'm saying? So if you're serious about your career, like invest. That's what I'm doing. And in fact it's paying off actually, you know, right now. I'm just doing my thing. Just hustling, yo. I don't know, bro. We're probably working the 9 to 5s. Working the 9 to 5s for sure. I had like very little time when I got back to. I felt like I needed more time to work on the album to stay consistent with it. But I realized like throughout my months there, I didn't need like a whole lot of time. Like in the evenings, as long as I just worked every night at it, which kept me consistent. So like it made me actually work every night to make sure I made the most of every hour that I had. At the very end of the album, I had to go live over in Midtown with my boy, on his couch. And I was just recording like in the closet. I set my mic up in the closet. I was working at the Dolphin Stadium, and like in the warehouse and stuff like that. So I was just working job after job, construction, and I was just like coming back to the house, going in there and just staying focused and like having to block out all like the party scene and stuff like that on Friday nights, and just like really just focusing on one goal and getting that goal done. Because you can't succeed without a goal. So if you don't got a goal, you're kind of just drifting. You gotta wake up with a specific target every day.
Yeah.
Or you won't hit anything. I'm proud of the fact that I was able to honestly finish that first album. I really like. There's a lot of untold like stories that go with that finishing that. what I'm proud of is the fact that I really found myself as an artist, I guess, through that first album. And so from there, I had like a specific mood that I've been trying to like just give off. You know what I'm saying? Like just turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I met like I met one of my producers down there at one of the shows that I went to at Miami Live. So he played a part on actually completing my tape. I had this urge when I got down there. I've been down there for like 2 weeks, and it was like, yo, I had this urge to like look for shows and like look for open mics. I went that specific night when I had that strong urge in my heart, and I was like, yo, I met this kid. The next day I went to the beach, and then we just chilling on the beach, like just smoking and shit, and like he had his laptop, and then I bought the beat from him, and I was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna kill this beat, yo. That one is City Lights on the actual album. So, I mean, that was one of them. Another thing was my car starter went out, yo, at one point, and then from there, a AAA guy came by. He like buzzed him, and then he came by. He just happened to be driving by the area, and then he knew a guy who could fix my car, because like what he had was not to fix my car. My car starter went out, so he had like a battery thing. So the guy came to my place, fixed my car for me. He had a son who knew a guy who owned a studio, so I got connected through that. And then that's when I did the show. I did like a little, I forget what it was. It was like, the studio was Fine Line Recording Studio. They had like a little event, the Magic Mushroom, so I went there, yo. That's where I performed in front of my soon to be my management guy. But like that night, I just introduced myself to him, and I was like, yo, what's good, bro? And then I just like went away and chilled, smoked my blunt, and just waited to go kill the set when it was my time.
Yeah.
So, and then from there, it all domino affected. It means letting like the dirt enrich you. The dirt that you're in, letting it enrich you. Let it give you wisdom. Let it mold you. Let it fertilize the seed. The seed is your passion, and when you go through struggle, it waters that passion. I found as I've gone through like deeper struggles, the passion has gotten stronger. Like, so I mean, I just keep going at it, and like no matter what, I just know the deeper it goes, the stronger my passion gets for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just realized in the end, like my mindset has completely changed from when I first started. Mm-hmm. Like, I just kind of came into it at first like, I don't know, take it or leave it, plan B at first, and then I actually like quit, and then I came back and I was like, all right, yo, let's get it, like let's actually go. Like at one point, so I picked the pen back up again, yo. Yeah, that's one I always heard about that, like you're always gonna have your biggest haters from like who know you and stuff like that, or like people who just have any idea who your name is from like your local town. So I was like, I got to experience that now. Like I'm like, all right, I'm not promoting local. I'm trying to go global here. So I'm just like I start pushing my stuff out like other countries and stuff like that. I pretty much like, the well in terms of my fan base is pretty much dry right now in terms of like my locally. Mm-hmm. Like either with me or you're not at this point. Like I'm rapping. So I mean that's one of them too. But like you gotta be also just like a dog, yo. Gotta have a dog mentality. Like
for sure.
Gotta not give a fuck, yo. Like really, that's really the key, yo. My plan. Since I've been back from Miami, I've just been working hard, staying down. Like I'm working on the album right now, but yeah, I mean, just working, man. It's a pretty simple schedule. Easier said than done, obviously, but like just trying to get out to LA and make opportunities happen for myself. Like make it happen. Like it's not just gonna fall in your lap, you know. Thank you everybody who loves my music, yo. And bumps that shit. I work hard on that. I go through a lot to make it, outside the studio. So, it don't need to be explained right now, but you just know I'm always bringing that heat, yo. So if you hating, keep hating, bro. I really don't care, like. But I love my haters too. So peace, yo.